The Marine Corps Recruit Depot at Parris Island has been making Marines for over 100 years. Male recruits from east of the Mississippi River and female recruits from all over the country make their way to stand on the infamous yellow footprints almost every week of the year. That's a lot of recruits and a lot of mail. It's important to realize that the Marine Corps Bootcamp is not like any other military basic training. Things may be allowed with other branches. They are not going to be allowed with the United States Marine Corps. The first letter that you will receive will actually be from the senior drill instructor. This is called a form letter. The form letter lets you know that your recruit has arrived safely. It also gives you the address and the platoon number of your recruit. You'll notice at the bottom that the drill instructor will give you their personal email address and let you know that you can email them anytime you have any questions. Do not ever email the senior drill instructor. The last thing your recruit wants is his drill instructor in their face asking why mommy is emailing them. If there's a family emergency, contact one of your admins or call the Red Cross. When writing letters to your recruit, do not draw attention to your letter. Drawings, stickers, and cute sayings are not going to go over well for your recruit. Keep the letters in plain white envelopes. We are often asked if it's okay to send pictures to your recruits. You may send pictures. Make sure that they fit in a regular size envelope. Do not send any pictures of them in boot camp. Also, be sure that the pictures are modest. The drill instructors will be looking through the pictures to make sure that there is no contraband. Another question we're often asked is if it's okay to send cards. It is okay to send encouraging cards to your recruit. However, do not send singing or musical cards or cards that make noise in any way. This may seem funny to you, but once again, it is not going to be funny to your recruit. Again, this is not the Army, Navy, or Air Force basic training. This is Marine Corps boot camp, and care packages are not liked at all. Do not send cookies, candy, or any type of food treat whatsoever. Your recruit will definitely pay. There is an exception to the rule about care packages. Most senior drill instructors do allow a few items to be sent, but you must make sure that it is approved by the senior drill instructor of that platoon. Each platoon is different. If your recruit requests the following items, then you can assume that they have been approved. Protein bars are approved by the senior drill instructors. If you do send protein bars, they must be at least 20% protein. Some approved brands are Clif Bars, Pure Protein, and any GNC brand. You may send enough for the whole platoon, which would be around 90 bars. If your budget does not allow you to do that, then don't worry about it. Send what you can. All the protein bars will be taken and locked away and given out when the senior drill instructor sees fit. Cough drops with vitamin C and sports drinks powder may be approved by senior drill instructors, but not all. Again, do not send any items until your recruit asks for them. Female recruits may also be approved for sock buns and hair gel. Sock buns can be purchased at Walmart, any drugstore, or Sally Beauty Supply. This helps a great deal with keeping their hair in a bun. When shipping items, make sure that when you send them, that the package does not need to be signed for. Address the package directly to your recruit. You may send letters and pictures with your package. Just know that the drill instructors will open the package in front of your recruit. They will take all items and lock them away. Protein bars and cough drops will be handed out to recruits as the drill instructors see fit. One item that you do not send to your recruit, even if he or she asks for it, is the training matrix. If the drill instructors wanted them to know what was going to happen next, they will tell them. Now that we've gone over all the rules, let's talk about the mailing process. I don't have to tell you how precious those letters are. But a big question is, why does it take so long for our letters to reach the recruits and for the recruits' letters to reach us? First, let's talk about our letters to our recruits. It is imperative that you have the correct address for your recruit. The correct address will be in the file section in our group, or you can ask one of our admins. Recruiters oftentimes give the generic address for Parris Island. This will delay your letters to your recruit. Do not use the generic address. The correct address can also be found on the official Parris Island website. As you can see, the platoon number is missing. Do not send any mail until you have the platoon number. This will either delay your mail or it will be returned to you. According to the post office at Parris Island, the number one reason for delay of letters to our recruits is incorrect address or missing information on the address. Before the mail reaches the Parris Island post office, it's first delivered to the post office in Beaufort, South Carolina. Here, all the mail is divided into battalions. This is where the address being correct is crucial. The first step is making sure you have the right battalion number. If you're using the generic address that the recruiter gave you, you can already see that your mail is going to be delayed. Once the mail has been separated and bundled into the correct battalions, it is then taken to the Parris Island post office, where it is put in the proper battalion bins. There is a Marine that is assigned to each battalion who will go and pick up all the mail for that battalion. Back at the battalion, the Marine will separate the mail into the different companies. Each platoon in a company has a scribe that has been assigned. Normally, the Marine will have the scribe come help divide into the companies and then into the platoons. The recruit scribe will then take the platoon's mail back to the drill instructor for mail call. Mail call is every evening except for Sundays and holidays, and sometimes when they're at the rifle range, their mail will be delayed. So as you can see, there are several steps to your mail getting to your recruit. Each step is vital that you have the correct information on the address for your recruit to receive the mail. Just one piece of incorrect information can have your letter sent to another battalion or platoon, and that means your letters will be delayed. Letters from your recruit is not so complicated. All they have to do is write the letter, address it, put a stamp on it, and mail it out. A lot of times recruits will forget the stamp, and that will cause a delay in their letters to you. But the number one reason why letters home are few and far between is because they just don't have a lot of time. Recruits have less than an hour each night to take a shower, to groom, to get squared away, and study if they need to. That leaves little time to write, and if your recruit has been assigned guide, squad leader, scribe, or any other job, then that's going to take away from their time for writing as well. You just keep writing your letters, and before you know it, graduation